What is up, YouTube? We are back with another video, and this time another current household for July, but this time it's not the Petersons. We're going with a family. I actually did a machinima on the singer of Life as a Single Mom. So this is another family that's near and dear to my heart. I have a few, I guess, current households. Well, two that I've really been playing with for a while. You know, because before I was on YouTube, I'd play Sims a lot because I don't do that much. Go out, then not me, okay? Yeah. So, anyways, let's get in about the family. So, Graceland, Graceland Montanez. I started with her. Actually, let's go into the family tree. So, I never did change that. Okay, I need to change it because she was married and then she got divorced. So I started with her for city living, but I made her parents and her siblings. So her parents are Deanna and Ricardo Montanez. They were teen parents. And then they also had Leo and Adrian, who recently aged up to a young adult. So I started with Graceland, and she's in the social media career as a publicist, I believe. Yeah, she's a spin doctor and public relations. That's what she is. She's at the max of that career. So which I never did complete this. I need to. City expert. I think it's the last one. I don't know. A lot happened with family, and then we moved out of the city, then back into the city, then back out. But so I started with Graceland, and I have it on long, so lots happened. Like, she just aged up into. So I started with her and went through the career. She had some bad apartments. You know, she went through a lot. She had she was dating Marcus Flex. It didn't end terribly. It just, faded away. And then, sometime, her young adulthood, when toddlers came out, quote, quote, okay, I wanted a toddler. Put it in real life perspective, but she was in this other apartment in the Spice District, and she had met Pace Foreman, who some of y'all may know from Urban Sims X's Let's Play. But she met him, and he was working out and all this stuff, and he would help her at the gym and all this stuff. Well, one day, she went over to his apartment, and everything moved really, really fast with them, and that's probably why they're not together anymore, because it was they had Rose, and so they had Rose, and she was just taking care of her. He wants to be in her life. Okay, well, they're in this apartment. He ends up moving in to help out with Rose. He loved Rose. She's definitely was a daddy's girl, and then it was just so noisy with the neighbors and all this stuff. So they decided to get a little house in Newcrest, and so they go, and they're just together working. Graceland would go into work. Sometimes she would work from home, but she would go into work during the day, and Pace would stay with Rose. Like, he would take her to the gym, and he would work out, and she would talk to herself in the mirror and just play, or he would take her to the park or something. He would just play with her, and then they would go back home. It was about an hour when he had to go into work. And so there was the nanny, and then her mom would get home. So then she had night, feeding her and getting her into bed and stuff. Her Pace, they're dating for a while. So her and Pace and her family went to Granite Falls to go camping, and because they had a cabin there. And one night, Pace gets down on one knee and he proposes. And they get married, have a nice wedding in the city and out in the park of San Myshuno. They get married, and a little bit later, Graceland's expected. But not one baby, two. Reed and Ray, actually it's Raylan is older, and then Reed. And so we went from a family of 3 to a family of 5. To a family of 5, just like that. And the house was a 2-bedroom. It was just pretty tight, just them. I mean, it was okay, the 3 of them, but now 3 kids and 2 adults. It was pretty big, pretty little house, and they were still growing, didn't have that much money. And Paige just loves the city, and so they decided to go back to the city. There was a bigger apartment and just would work better. Well, so and then they're just, working back and forth. He's night shift, she's day shift, so they hardly saw each other, but they love their kids. They were all about their kids. Well, Juniper moved in and became the roommate, and Pace kind of saw, and he's like, they just clicked, they were friends and all this stuff, but then he's like, he's just like, want to make this work. He was thinking, maybe it's just because I haven't spent time with my wife or whatever. And they are together again, and once again she's expecting. And lo and behold, Pace and Juniper go to the romance festival, and Graceland's pregnant. And Pace ends up kissing. He's just like, it was just clicked. It was instant. Like, it was just love first sight. Like, it was just like him and Graceland. Yes, they have like kids together, but it was like, it was very rushed or whatever. And, well, once again, Graceland didn't just have one baby. She had 2. She had Cecilia and she had Amy. And we call it Cece and Amy, and Raylan is Ray. So they end up getting divorced. She got this tip. One of her friends lived in the fashion district where the romance festival is, and said that she thinks that she saw Pace, and she was just really upset. But they've kind of gotten over it. Like, her and Gina, not that close, but they're starting to get a little closer. There was some issues recently that made her really mad at her, but I mean, they're still on good terms. Like, they're not close by any means anymore, but they get along for the kids. And he has them on weekends, and actually this weekend, because they had a vacation day, they had vacation on Friday, so he took them all camping. So he had them Friday, Saturday, so they just got back from camping. But him and June have Josiah. People would say Isaiah, but it's Josiah. So they have Josiah together. Okay, so there's a little bit of drama there, but yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and do this. But yeah, they get along anytime, like, the kids are sick or something's going on with the kids. They definitely, there's no like beef between them. While yes, she was upset, a lot of times she cried and stuff, but she stepped back and she realized they kind of moved fast, and yeah, they had 5 kids out of it. 2 sets of twins, but they wouldn't change it anyway. She wouldn't change any other way. She loves her children. She did recently go to the romance festival and kind of had some tea and gonna try to kiss the boys. Kind of made a fool of herself. It's been a while since she's flirted. But the kids were out camping. Well, Reed and Amy got sick and they just wanted mama, so they had came back home. But her parents just like, came here and was like, you know, we'll watch them, we'll stay with them, you know, it's okay. You go, you know, you go and enjoy your time out, whatever. She was a little lusty, you know. So I'll just go ahead. So this is. Oh, but see, in the machinima, you saw the youngest two, Cece and Amy, when they were toddlers. They were right at the end of their toddler years, and now they have had a birthday, and they're all grown up. Cece was quite the. I'm gonna go ahead and just play it. She was quite the wild child. She's just a very sassy, very interesting one. Actually, in the room here, she's all about collecting things. Like, she has a want to collect postcards, so I have this. She can't do it right now, but when she comes a teen, so she has the cork board. She has, like, the My Sims, picture of her and Ray. Wait, what was this? Yeah, I don't think Amy would like it too much, but there's, like, these ladybugs she caught. She found a frog, a butterfly. Actually, what is it? She's like scattered them all over the house because the room's kind of small. She caught more, but ladybugs, butterflies. She had some bees. I think she put them outside. Yeah, she has some bees that she caught. And then this is Amy. Amy's the youngest because Cece is a few minutes older, but Amy's the baby. She's just cute. She was our angelic little toddler, and she was just, even as a baby, Cece here cried all the time. Amy, she would hardly cry. Like, even when she was hungry, she would hardly cry. It's like Ray here dancing. She's gotten over it now, but she was going through the loud phase, and she was the fussy toddler, so she was always the loud one. It made sense. And Reed, I'm kind of going backwards here, but Reed was the clingy. He was just always, you know, wanting mom or dad, of course. He was just very wanted everybody. The best I could say that. Rose has been going through a lot of, I guess you could say, teenage mood swings, all that. Yeah, she's shouting forbidden words, which Ray has been too. Been driving me up the wall. It's been Rose and Ray getting in trouble. Is she still grounded? I don't know. I don't think she's still grounded. Okay. Oh, look. Let me get this. Oh, yeah. She's like maxed parenting skill. Graceland. What I mean, with 5 kids, you gotta go through it fast. I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja when I grow up? Start practicing your hiding. Raises emotional control. Lowers responsibility. Get a ninja outfit. Raises empathy. Find a ninja to train you. What would she say? See, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. She needs. Let's do that. Find a ninja to train you. Oh my god, they're crazy. They're really crazy. Oh look, and speaking of empathy, here goes Amy. Even though the doll's creepy, I like the little teddy bear. Which reminds me, if we get pets, because, you know, there's a teddy bear and it says something about vet. And I know, like, if they play with the doll, I guess it's both of them, technically. But, like, if they play with that enough and they, like, really like it, they'll get a moodlet that when they're older, they want to be a doctor. And then when they are if they're a doctor when they grow up, they'll get, like, memories of, like, of the doll. So, but there's something about a vet, and that makes me wonder if, when we get pets, if we're going to get a vet career. Which could work with my, the story I'm working on. What you playing? Keyboard Commander. But, okay, and then this is the mom, and this is Graceland. She is family orientated, perfectionist, self-assured, professional slacker and home turf. She did have the vegetarian trait, but as she got older and just was very limited, and she learned to try different foods and just to be able to cook healthy for her family and all this stuff. Not that you can't cook healthy when you're vegetarian. Of course you can, because it's vegetables, but there's still some good stuff about chicken or whatever. And she was just more about her family, so she became family orientated. Rose is perfectionist, goofball. She has always welcome. She had top-notch toddler. She's a night owl. She has free services and alluring. Ray, they all have always welcome because they stay with their dad. So, which when the little ones, it was kind of the reason. For 2 weekends ago, they because they were sleeping, they kind of got in trouble with their stepmother and their dad. So I always make sure they always have always welcome, which the other ones had it, but the toddlers, couldn't. So, we're working out. See, when they went on the camping trip, they were trying to talk like, our mom's not that bad, and they're trying to. So that's good. But Raylan's a little music one. I really want to work on her violin and stuff. She's a music lover, always welcome, and she has top-notch toddler. Oh, she needs to work on her emotional control. Winding down with music, a drug to clear the mind. Her responsibilities through the roof. Let's see, Roses. It's through the roof, responsibility, manners. She's pretty good. That's Ray. Reed, he's self-assured, always welcome, and top-notch. His is kind of the same. Whoa, his empathy, because he plays with his empathy. Oh my god, I love that. He's going to be very compassionate. That makes so much sense, because like I said, he was kind of the clingy one. He's just a very compassionate. All of them. I don't see any of them being insensitive. Cece's just Cece, okay? She's a wild girl. She's active. She's always welcome and top-notch. I don't know. She's a bit crazy one. And Amy, she's good. And she's a good one. Oh, her empathy is pretty good. So, speaking of Ray, I don't know what else to say. I know. It's like I've been rambling so much. There's like so much to say about this family. Oh yeah, she has earbuds because she was like going through a loud phase, and it was when, she's still like not the best. When they were toddlers, and Ray blasted the music, and it was like her earbud, not earbuds, broken eardrums or something, because it was like blasting, and it was just which, I don't want to listen to it high in her ears, that's even worse, but she was just, Ray, she is a lot. I guess I could also show you a room tour. So, you've probably seen this house by a lot of people, but yeah, I love this house. And this is our version. So, she added on her own little bathroom suite. This is Graceland's room and her ensuite. She has a vanity table, and you go up, and the kids have all the upstairs. This is like the main kids' room, because there was this room in an ensuite, so I guess that was the master suite, but she just gave it to Rose, and so then each of them, and then the twins would share, but so then Reed have his own room, and Ray, because they were toddlers when they moved in, but still, just knowing, she just wanted them to have their own room. So this is Rose, she still has some kids stuff, like she got this award from school, and she still has her violin, and she has frog, because I think I said in my legacy, this is the family that when I came back into them, she just magically completed the frog collection. See, she has like the plaque, and I was just like, okay. It came in the mail later. I was just like, okay. But yeah, Rose has bathroom, which the kids will come and use it too, because trust me, we need lots of bathrooms. This is Ray's room. I mean, it's smaller, but I mean, it's just her and the girls kind. But she likes it, you know. The little clutter. She has like pictures. It's her science. Her science project. Windows. She has lights. She has a picture of her and Cece. They went camping because it ended up just being. By the time they left the camping grounds, it was just Pace, Rose, Cece, Ray, and Josiah. And then they are best friends. Her and Reed. So, and the what's it called? Oh no, they pull pranks at school. And this is Reed's room. I mean, some of it you've probably seen in the. Yeah, that's Reed's room. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, now it's just a Sunday. Well, it's a night, so this is usually about the time that she would get them. But since they went camping, they just went ahead and came home about 2 o'clock. The rest of them, so because they were kind of done, and yeah. So they're gonna just be getting ready for school. I think they usually need to be doing the homework because, you know, Friday, you know, she doesn't like, you know, make them do it before, you know, because she just mostly just tries to get them dinner and then takes them over to their dad's. And sometimes they do homework. Oh wait, not you. Oh, and Rose loves photography. Why did you stick your? Did you leave it there? Oh, I didn't know you can get the journals from here. So you don't have to get it from the... Oh. Well, that's convenient. Why did they not tell us that? Can they not? Surely he can. Yeah, because he can purchase parenting books, thank you. Yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, 'cause there was a fire on the camp lot when I came in. It was like Pace was she about no dang okay. Pace was putting out the fire, and Rose took her brother Josiah and took off and rooted to safety away from the fire. Oh, now Cece. Look at that. Cece now. See, I love the teddy bear. So cute. Though I want to come to the sister's room. It's funny because I had Amy do that because she was homesick. So she left the camping. But like, camping not really maybe her thing. Even though now she wants to catch fish. Which actually, she did. I mean, she got away with it since her sister wasn't here. But she snooped in Rose's journal. She knew that her twin would know. I mean, you know. But, oh, are you helping? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I was going actually. Cause see, okay, so Rose, actually, yeah, I actually went to Rose, she now has a crush on this guy. She met them at the girl's birthday party, I think. I don't know, but, yeah, she has a thing for him, so, and this is her best friend, so, well, one of her best friends, so we'll go to the club, so, I just call him AJ, AJ, here, she kind of had a crush on, and they kind of dated for a little bit, and then just like, we're better friends. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, hold on. I gotta tell the story. Then I'll wrap it up. But, you know, they were like, they're sweethearts and all this stuff, but they're just better friends, you know? It was kind of like that, oh, we've been friends for so long, crush kind of thing. But they were just really good friends. Like, he would always want to come home from school with her when they were at the apartment and stuff like that. And they were always good friends. And there was actually this time that she got this thing. It was like she thought that someone was cheating on her, trying to cheat from her at school, like on a test or something like that, or a worksheet. And the girl denied it. Well, a little bit later after that happened, AJ was like, which he was, I mean, he's really, good and just not one to maybe usually skip, but he's like, hey, you want to go to the bluffs? Not bluffs, the ancient ruins, so just know she need to get away, so they go and all this stuff, and, which actually then, that's how she met her, and this was her friend, and then they became friends, and they became partners in crime, that's what it's called, so they pull pranks at school and all this stuff, and then met Caitlin. This is her friends, and these are her closest to, and, which actually, I think, because she still kind of had feelings for AJ, and she set Caitlin up, and, that, okay, if he's with someone, feelings will go away. And then feelings really went away when she started having feelings for Dachi, this surfer boy, and the long hair and stuff like that. But, real thing is, Saya. So, Saya was like, she's the one that was trying to cheat, and she denied it, and she was at the ancient ruins, and they got into a fight, and it was just a big thing, and they became enemies. And Saya's she's the popular girl at school, and she has the squad goals as a group, so she has like these friends, these cliques, whatever, and just, I guess you could say, the mean girls. And yeah, so on this Luna, this actually, because Graceland had an ex-boyfriend when I started this, Matthew. So her and Matthew used to date in high school, and they were always high school sweethearts. And then Matthew gets with Luna, and Matthew and Luna have a son, Simon. And Rose was pretty close to him, but he's closer to Ray and Reed's age. But she still, would hang out with him and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the Montanez / forming, because the kids are still forming, pretty sure. Yeah, so they're still forming, but they are a crazy one. They're an interesting family. I love them. There's just so much to do, a lot of family aspects, and just a lot of stories, and I could just keep going on and on about them. It's like, I feel like I could talk about, like, it's the same as the Petersons, but it's like, Petersons have so many generations, and so much has already happened that it's a little hard. But they're starting to grow too, but I feel like I could maybe squeeze it in. But yeah, I'll probably definitely update them, because I love them too, so love this family. I'll update y'all more, so I'll be playing them more. And as Rose grows up, I haven't been long, so, but I don't know, Rose has 29 days, so hopefully by then she'll get some of those traits and stuff. So that is it for this video. If you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, comment anything random, I don't care, I just love to see, I love to read comments. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, make my heart so much more bigger. But until next time,